Om Shanti. Good morning and welcome to the second episode of Taking the Happiness Decision. Yesterday, we were talking about happiness, like what are the factors, the spiritual factors on which our happiness depends. Usually, people think happiness depends on wealth or beauty, but both are really not. According to the research, it is something like wealth to some extent. It is going to give you happiness. If you are earning very well, to some extent, till you grow, you develop, wealth will give you happiness. Happiness in terms of comforts, but later, after the one level of comfort, it becomes a point to get tensed. So, that was the research done by British scientists. And then we talk about happiness, joy of giving, gratitude. Gratitude. If I think I have given you a homework to write down that those things for which you are thankful in your life. I don't know you did or not, but if you have done it, and if you really cross 35 of your list, you'll find it's a magic. It's a magic to change your appreciation towards your life. How many things on which I really feel thankful in my life. After that, there was joy of giving, the attitude of gratitude. You are coming from the core of abundance and then you are giving. That means generosity, means you are generous because you have abundance, or you are generous and you are making yourself going in abundance. So that was one concept we discussed yesterday. The another was you are your priority. People will not come to give happiness to you. People will not come to make all the things arranged for you to be happy. Even if you find children are not exactly happy with their parents exactly how they want. It is not given to them, but they fight, they ask, they cry, they sick, and after that they find happiness in all small things around. And what they have, they are ready to express themselves. They tell small kids, they tell, I like this, I don't like this. But after that, they clean themselves here. They are happy. So think about it. If I possess everything, then only I will happy. If I give everything, then only I will happy. Or it's time to decide that I want to be happy for myself, making surety of my happiness, that my happiness is my priority. I am not byproduct of my family or my office. It's not that I want to make others happy. And in that series of making others happy, I am neglecting myself. If you keep neglecting yourself and keep trying to serve people, making them happy, it may cause a damage inside. And from that core, you may not be able to give that happiness to everyone. So think about it, rethink about it. Self prioritization based on self respect, not based on ego. Self prioritization is a type of investment of time and resources. This investment will give you return after some time. If you are not able to prioritize your happiness, that may cause a type of self negligence. This negligence may cause a type of, less of your capacities. So, going in that direction, we'll see yesterday's slide today again, and we will proceed. The fourth point, power of choice. Yesterday, we had one beautiful question. Okay, Monica has written 50 points of gratitude. So nice of you. Thank you. So, when we were talking about power of choice, power of choice is such a thing that these choices, what you choose from that environment. Well, so many things going on, many things are getting created. If my life is giving you many things, but the thing is what you are receiving out of them. You know, somebody went on a trip somewhere and they brought this kerchief for me. So there may be an attitude watching towards this kerchief. I will say that, oh, well, this is the only thing you got there in Bombay for me to bring it here. Don't you think I have many handkerchiefs with me? And you brought this kerchief for me. What a silly gift this is. Well, so I'm taking a gift, but although I'm not receiving happiness out of that gift, apart from that, if I am receiving this handkerchief and I am seeing the happiness I'm receiving, I'm choosing that happiness. I'll come back for this slide. I'm choosing that happiness from that material. It will be like, okay, you went there and you remember me. I'm so thankful for you. Okay, I'm so special for you that you remember me even there. Oh, so nice of you. Thank you so much. So I am receiving happiness from that. Always remember what life is giving you is not directly connected with your happiness. What you are receiving from that is connected to your happiness. So it is called power of choice. Power of choice. If you are able to choose, like we go to a shop, like we go to a footwear shop, and there we find number of shoes, not of my size, not of my choice. We don't feel anything bad about it. We don't fight with shopkeeper. Why do you keep these shoes which are not of my usage? No, we never ask them. We choose out of all. We choose one of those shoes, and then we choosing those shoes, one shoe out of all. I feel happy that I have a good choice among other. We used to come back our home and we explain our people that they wear shoes like this, like this, like this, but I find it most appropriate, most useful, and that is why I choose this. And we feel good, we feel happy, we feel proud that I choose this. In the same way, life is giving many things to you. Choose what you are receiving instead of regretting what you didn't receive, what you didn't being given. Instead of keep justifying because of this, because of this, because of this. Choose your happiness. Next week, we are again coming with the topic of happiness, happiness of small things. So, that this point is coming. If I am able to choose happiness from all the pictures, look, if something is black and everybody says this is black, There's nothing special in that. But can I see a beauty in that black? Then I am special. Can I get a point of happiness out of all? Then I am special. You see Dadi Prakash Maniji right in the front cover page of the session. Dadi Prakash Maniji was such a person who who carried this organization from 1969 to 2007. And in 1969, it was only, I think, hardly 250 centers. And in 2007, Brahma Kumaris was working in 130 countries with more than 4,000 branches around the globe, carrying the whole organization to this place, working with so many people while crossing through this whole procedure, this whole journey of taking forward this journey of the organization, taking the responsibility of so many countries, and having 40,000 dedicated brothers and sisters. Her one decision was going to change the life of 40,000 people. She was responsible for all the security and life for all the sisters who are dedicated to the organization. There were nearly 30,000 sisters, more than 30,000 sisters dedicated that time. So, even in your house, if you have two daughters, or one daughter, you are very curious about their security, their placement, their comforts, their happiness. Dadiji carrying all the responsibilities. And then one day, I remember. So Dadiji being asked that somebody asked, I still remember her face that day. Dadi, carrying so many responsibilities on your head, uh, are you able to get proper sleep? And then Dadiji said, why not? And I was also very, very curious about that. Dadiji said, I go to bed. I say, Baba, that look, today is over. Tomorrow is yet to come. In between today and tomorrow, I am in your lap to sleep. And she says, मैं तुरंत सो जाती हूँ. I just sleep. Thanks for this. I still remember that we people, if we have a small job, small plan, if we have to arrange a small program, a small party, some 4 or 5 guests in house, we usually lose our sleep. They are not superhuman, but they made themselves so special. They try to take happiness out of everything. I remember I was very young and very, very young in school. And Dadiji was there at her 70s, mid 70s. So Dadiji was there and she was walking in our headquarters. I was young. I just approached her saying Om Shanti. And she said Om Shanti. And then I asked her, will you play with us? She said, yes, I can play with you people. So we were 4 or 5 children that time. And she was ready to play with us. And then she asked me, what do you want to play? Then we said, anything which you will play. She said, okay, chalo hum hide and seek khelenge. And then we all were trying to hide ourselves somewhere. She went inside the cottage and she sit in Baba's room, the meditation room. After that, we were searching for her and we all went inside and we find her sitting in Baba's room. And Dadi just said, you did a mistake. When you have to start a game, you have to remember God before you start the game. You know, it 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 gone inside my consciousness so deeply that Dadiji, we used to have a tendency that whenever I am going for an important work, I'm going for exam, I'm going for interview, I'm going for a plan, I'm going for some project, I'm going on a journey, we remember God, that God will save me. And rest all the time, okay, you are free of duty. And Dadiji was so consciously connected with God that she said, why don't you remember Baba? Why don't you remember God before you start playing the game? You should. And then we realize actually it is involving that divinity in your life all the time, devoid of importance of the work. It is importance of involvement, importance of relation. If you want to decide your happiness, if you want to choose your happiness out of everything, well, I believe we need a friend all the time to enjoy the moments of happiness. And what nice it could be if God becomes my friend. If God is my friend, then it is all good. It's all easy to connect with Him. It is all easy to share my every thought with Him and having a playful relation with Him. Choose your happiness. Choose what best you can receive from life servings. It's not necessary. Whatever life is serving you, accept everything and keep everything in your mind and then become victim of life, victim of time. No. Although time brings something, some good or bad scenes, it's fine. What I am receiving out of it. Well, I don't like this handkerchief. That's all good. That's all okay. But what I am receiving, I choose to receive. Oh, so nice. You were so busy in Mumbai. And then also you remember me to bring one gift for me. So nice of it. Thank you. Instead of being intelligent and catching people's negative thoughts, why can't be I am simple and catching, not even catching, thinking good about ourselves, good about others. You know, if you become very intelligent, sometimes people say, I know this person was tricking you. I knew some so and so politician was going to make this move further. I knew government will take this a step. Look, I knew that. I knew this time this will be the strategy. Okay, you knew. It's very nice. You are very intelligent. Uh, and later, the second sentence, what they will say, I knew government was going to do that. And that is why I was so tensed. Well, you are very intelligent than me. You are more intelligent. You knew this thing. You knew the government strategy a day before. But remember, you are so intelligent to make yourself tensed a day before. Okay, government has changed policies, and now I am also victim of policies, and you are also victim of policies. So my tension is one day lesser than your tension. Why do you choose unhappy moments thinking you are becoming very intelligent? Intelligence is for goodness. Intelligence is to make you happy. The best intelligent person is who is happy out of all scarcities, out of all loneliness. Even then, they're happy. They are best intelligent. So don't be that type of intelligent, which is increasing your tension and which is making you go into the negative thought, and then you think, I am very intelligent, I understood this thing earlier only. Okay, nice, you understood, but you are tensed. Instead, it's okay, I'm simple. I'm less intelligent than you. I understood this thing today, and my tension started today only. Well, planning is different, but unnecessary scratching, unnecessary scratching of matter, scratching of news is not important. Choose your happiness. And here I will say the power of choice. Yesterday somebody asked, okay, is happiness is end product of something, or I don't remember that question exactly, but it was happiness is made out of something, or happiness itself is uh, a material. No, actually happiness is end product of process, the process of choice, the process of decision, the process of receiving, the process, the recipe which I cook here. Ingredients will remain same, people around me will remain same, news will remain same. It's you who have to cook your own recipe of happiness. Arrange your information in such a way that it will give a joy to you, happiness to you, instead of arranging informations in a tensionful manner. It's your choice. How do you use your information system? Even if you don't want, you will get informed all the time. You will keep listening many things. You will keep watching many things, reading, or somebody will come and tell you many things. So you will get informations all the time in the whole world. It's your choice. What informations you want to keep, what informations you want to just delete. Well, so this is one important aspect, power of choice. The last and important point in slide is my happiness is my responsibility. My happiness, my responsibility. Thank you for. Well, if you say my happiness, my responsibility, usually we say, because my father didn't support me, I wasn't happy. My spouse is not exactly what I wanted, I'm not happy. My children do not listen to me, I'm not happy. Remember, happiness is yours. You are responsible to be happy with a non listening children, non supporting father, non understanding spouse. It's your responsibility to keep yourself happy. Never expect that people will do something for you and then you will feel happy after that. My spouse should think about my happiness. I am happy because of this thing I expect. And there you are digging a grave for your happiness. Your happiness is not responsibility of others. Your happiness, if you are important for yourself, if you want to invest your energies for your betterment, if you want to really live your life instead of dragging your life, then invest your energies, your thoughts, your way of your attitude towards your own happiness. And then you serve others. There will be a, you know, there will be 100%, 100% change in your approach. If you keep thinking, they should make me happy, nothing is, if I get the list of should, they should, what they should, instead I will say what you should, it's a bigger list than they should. So leave that should part. Just understand that yes, my responsibility is how to make myself happy. One story which I have already quoted somewhere in this series, but I would like to repeat it today because it's important. Your happiness is a matter of your perspective. There was one story. There was an old lady, and she keeps crying all the time in her life, every day, 24 hours, 365 days. She used to cry. She was unhappy. She was sad all the time. Many people tried to help her, but everybody failed. So one monk, Buddhist monk, he came and he saw the lady. She was very old and she was very um, in a painful situation. Every time she was sad. And all the people in neighborhood, they kept the name, the sad lady, the sad old lady. Then this monk tried to talk to this lady. What is your actual problem? So this lady said, look, I have two daughters. Both are married. One daughter is married to a person who runs an umbrella shop, and another daughter married to a person who has a noodle shop, noodles restaurant. So then he said, well, fine, both are well settled. So why are you unhappy now? She said, look, when there is rain, I think, wow, I think that the younger girl who has got noodle shop, her business will not run. She'll be unhappy, and that's so am I. And when it's sunny days, I used to think, well, my daughter who has got umbrella shop, she will not be able to sell umbrellas. So she'll not happy, and so am I. So I have no reason to be happy all the time. Now this monk said, just change, turn it around, just change it one side to the other. When there is rainy season, think about, oh wow, my daughter who has got umbrella shop, she must get umbrella, she must get many customers today. She will sell a lot of umbrellas today. And when there is sunny day, think about, wow, my daughter who has got noodle shop, she'll get many customers today. So instead of thinking the other daughter, think the other daughter that day. Although you are thinking about your daughter only, although thinking about their business only, so think in this way. And that lady said, fine, I'll try for a week. And then this lady changed her attitude, just changing this perspective. Instead of thinking about loss, she was thinking about benefits of the present situation, what life is giving you. Now, instead of being sad old lady, she became happy old lady. What I want to say, it's just here. Nobody will come to give happiness. I need to decide what I want to take. I want to take it for myself. And if nobody giving anything to me, let's develop the attitude of gratitude to generate my own happiness. Sometimes, we have seen mothers in house, if they will not have any green vegetables, they will make some special food that day. They'll say, okay, today we'll prepare some chole, rajma, or something else. And they will say, and that day, in the scarcity of green vegetable, leafy vegetable, or green vegetable, they make the day special. It's choice. So instead of focusing on what's not available, they focus on what's available and they make it a festive feeling. Same thing to do inside. If I am not able to receive happiness from others, generate it from inside. Gratitude. Gratitude will help you to generate your own happiness. The joy of giving. generosity. Feel that feeling of abundance and be generous. Then you will find your own happiness created. So, only two things finally I want to say. Either choose to be happy, self prioritization, and whatever life is giving you, you receive happy moments from that. Or life is giving nothing to you, then generate your own happiness. In both the ways, you are responsible for your happiness. It is not like you somebody else will come to make you happy. You have to be happy by yourself. So think about it. Well, we will go for meditation for some time. We are not going to make more of visualization of. Yes, we'll do it at the end, but we will not go for that mm, soul world meditation. But today we will try to build a rosary of gratitude. What I received best in my life. What are best things in my life? We'll create a rosary out of it and just try to feel that sense of happiness inside. So focus yourself. We'll share a slide. You can you can focus your eyes on the screen. Breathe deeply. Now relax your body. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Relax your shoulders. Relax your mouth parts and face. Relax your breathing. Now, just try to feel you are a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. You are beautiful. You are a tiny star. You are a star radiating beautiful, peaceful white light around you. If you want, you can close your eyes. I, the star, I walk inside the brain space. As I walk in, I reach to a place. I reach to a place of energy door. At this energy door, when I enter this energy door, I find a small tiny room. This is small tiny room is room of inner consciousness. Visualize. It's a very small dark room. I am sitting in this room. I'm a tiny star. Now, Remember, remember your life. How many things in your life you are thankful for? How many things in your life? Just count on the things you are very thankful that you are having these people, these things in your life. Everything what you think becomes a bead of light in a room of inner consciousness. For example, I am thankful I got such a nice mother. Now visualize there is a brilliant, bright, small bead of light in the room of inner consciousness. Similarly, keep remembering what are other things you are thankful to that you have these things in your life. And now you find there are few more beads of light in the room of inner consciousness. Now, think about all the work of generosity you did in your life. Think about wherever you find joy of giving. Your sole act that people are thankful to you about that. Now, each of your act becoming a bead of light in the room of inner consciousness. Visualize how many how many bead of light, how many beads you are seeing in the room. Now, third, think for those qualities in yourself which you appreciate in yourself. You feel this is your speciality, this is your good quality. And now again generate corresponding beads in room of inner consciousness. Now, think for most happy moments of your life. Moments, even if you remember, you feel a smile on your face. And each memory generating one bead of light in the room of inner consciousness. Now the room is brightened with so many beads of light. All these beads coming together and creating a rosary. The rosary, which is very, very bright. The rosary created out of beads of goodness in my life around me. Now, see, look at this rosary. Very bright, very beautiful. I don't know how big it will be for you. This is Rosary of your own goodness. Now visualize you are wearing this rosary as a garland around your neck. These are your own good acts. You are taking, you are receiving happiness from your good acts. Now feel this. Keep your eyes closed. Walk out of the room of inner consciousness. Feel yourself in the middle of forehead and visualize the rosary garland around your neck. Very bright, very brilliant. Each of the bead are made up of generosity, gratitude, and happiness. This garland is your own personal, invisible, self created energy garland. Now just sense it inside. It's invisible, but you can sense it. Half open your eyes, and now feel it. The happiness with deep sense of contentment and peace. You are owner of it. Come back. Come back. You know, if we revise this act, this visualization, sometimes it's good to realize your own qualities, your own good acts, and then you will find you are making yourself, you're making yourself available for a better life, being more happy. So, this is all for today's session. We end our session today here. Hope to see you next week. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Well, question from yesterday was, is happiness the consequence of something? And that is what happiness is a consequence of your choice, your decision. And another question is, how can we be happy if we are feeling guilty about some of our mistakes in past? Well, if you feel guilty about some of your mistakes, what you have to do, you have to change yourself. I mean, you have to now you have to get that feeling of what is the penalty for your guilt, what is the penalty for your mistake. Do it, say sorry, or whatever be the procedure, and then you will be happy. The guilty requires a process, and that do that process, and then I think you will be happy. Coming out of that guilt is a process. It asks for maybe like sorry, maybe like some uh, maybe asking for forgiveness, maybe breaking your ego. So do it, and then you will be happy automatically. You need not to do anything. So keep carrying the guilty and thinking to be happy. It's not possible. It is almost opposite. But if you cure your guilt, you will automatically become happy. Is law of karma applicable that if we cause others to be unhappy, we will also be unhappy as a return? If so, then how can we make a decision of choosing between our happiness or not and others? Well, if I say uh, law of karma is applicable, that is for sure. That if you cause unhappiness to others, then you will also will get unhappiness in return. So choose your act which can make others happy as well as you as happy. If you do not choose a moment of happiness for you, then if you want to make others unhappy and you be happy, that's not possible. You can choose it. So I think in this way, is the law of karma applicable? If we cause others to be unhappy, we will also be unhappy in return. Yes. If so, then how can we make a decision of choosing between our happiness and others? Choose happiness for yourself and others also. So do it in this way. Is that fine? Okay. So I think questions are over for today. So thank you so much and hope to see you next week, 11:15, same platform. Om Shanti.